This animatronic is broken, so let's fix it. This is the Lurching Zombie from Spirit Halloween 2014, and as the name implies, he's supposed to lurch. But as you've seen so far, he doesn't, but everything else does work. When he's supposed to lurch, his mechanism just makes a buzzing noise, so I initially thought that the 10-tooth gear in his gearbox was split, because with lurching props, that's typically what happens. So I went to try to open the mechanism up, but as you can see, I struggled a little bit because I didn't realize there were hex nuts on the opposite side. So I did have needle nose pliers, but it just would have taken more work to get those off. So I just left it on the chassis and just kept whittling parts off of it. A lot of people ask me what it's like to maintain animatronics or what repairing them is like, and as you can see in this moment where I'm just sitting still, I was a little dumbfounded because it's not usually the repair that's the hardest part, it's just trying to take apart the prop because they are very easy to break, and obviously you do not want to break it any more than it's already broken. So as you can see, I eventually get that lifted off and I have the gearbox in view. And I was initially very confused at first, but the 10-tooth gear is actually not split. They all looked perfectly fine. It simply just slid out of place. So I still ended up replacing it. I think it was just a little bit too lubricated in there because no matter what I did, it just would not stay in place. So I put a regular, just non lubricated one in there, and I mean, it worked. Then I put everything back together and did a test run, and everything seemed fine. But then when I fully put them back together, I encountered a new problem. What the fuck?
I'm genuinely so fucking confused right now. His right arm is supposed to go forward when he lunges, but for some reason, I don't even know how he's throwing it backwards. He's gotta be a fucking factory defect. Oh. So I think all I have to do really is just flip this around, and I think that'll fix it. Yeah, so I was right. I just had to actually flip that little arm piece completely around. And there we go. I don't know why it was oriented the wrong way. I don't know if that was a factory defect or if someone tried to repair him already and just fucked up. But yeah, he's fully working now.